I only want to be interviewed by him. You guys can do what the hell you want.
Hey, how you doing?
You get all the questions. Because you'll have one good one. He's not interested or charmed. Not charmed or interested.
Make the big man stop.
What do you mean, big man?
I meant bad and big slipped out.
Yeah, it slipped out of my...
No, you sit in the middle.
No.
No, go ahead, you sit in the middle. I'm on.
Jesus Christ.
Fairly short. I imagine you'll have to be off again soon, don't you? So that's fairly shortish.
Hello.
Hey, how you guys?
What's happening, guys?
Pleasure to meet you all.
Nobody's seen the show, man.
Oh,
The show.
you got fans here.
Put up your hands if you've actually seen the show.
Oh yeah.
What? Liars, you're all liars.
What? Aha! You off with her head. She's a Hoovian.
Wait. You've only seen the lovely Kelly Hu in the television
X-Men?
screen and in X-Men. Is that correct?
No.
Marshall.
Martial law.
You awesome. Scorpion Samo.
Oh, we don't even have any pictures from Martial
My name
Law.
is Chopped. His name is Liver.
Aren't you used to it by now?
Yeah, I know. Go, Kelly. Go.
It's like, how are you enjoying comes to the show and everyone wants to speak to Kelly?
I'm shocked that there is gambling in this casino.
What? What are you talking about? I'm lost.
Yes. Hi guys. What the hell are we gonna do now? All right.
Well-
So what do you want us to do? Do you want us to talk about something?
If you don't mind, we got all sorts of questions.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll start. All right. So my webmaster, we have a new magazine, Cult TV Times. We've only been on it 6
webmaster.
months. Our webmaster is so in love with the show. His wife found out who designed your keyboard, Saul. The one with all the keys.
Oh.
He's just had it made. So he's given me a ton of questions for you guys. I'll only do one or two. And
I have a question. Did you steal anything from the
I
set?
tried to get the keyboard and they wouldn't give it to me. They archived it.
Are
They
you
archived it.
kidding?
Yeah. I said, okay, do you want anything from the set? And I said, I kind of would like to have the steampunk keyboard.
No.
Anything else that you would like to I said, I've been here 5 years, 16 hours a day, 5 days a week, 6 months a year. I paid for the keyboard if that's what... No. I said, what do you mean, no? They said, it's been archived. I said, the NBC Universal Archive people, they're kind of like those characters in the Harry Potter movies that work in the bank. Those kinds of creatures. Yeah, what are they called? Those creatures.
They're goblins.
They're
Yeah,
goblins.
Gringotts goblins.
That
they're
describes.
and they come in to a set everywhere that's being shot, and with fingers that like this long, they take them.
It's in somebody's kid's room right now.
I think that there was actually. I wish that were the case. I wouldn't mind.
You mean there's a real
I mean, if it were
warehouse?
actually in. Yes, if there is a real warehouse. If there was in a kid's room, okay, I get it. Steal it for your kid. They're not stealing it for their kids. They're taking it for a corporation.
But what do they do with it?
They hoard
Put it in a warehouse.
They put it in a warehouse, and they put it in a warehouse, and they box it up, and they put it on a shelf without a label.
Somebody should make a series about that.
So no, I don't have them.
Okay, I asked the question.
That's what it looked like.
Oh, cool! You could have one made.
Wow.
There we go.
So yeah.
Is that what yours looked like?
I was trying to be polite.
Oh. Can I see
It
it?
looks like
Yeah,
nothing
sure.
like that.
There's
That just
another
looks like
shot
a
that's a
regular
close up.
keyboard.
There's another shot that's a close up with the keys, but your prop master.
There was a
found-
lot of stuff in there that I
No, it
wanted to
looks nothing
snag.
like that.
But yours was yours had like gold.
I didn't take a single
I
thing,
see.
not even a set of purple gloves.
Yes,
Really?
Yes, it does look like that.
I got the Tesla rifle,
Oh, that's
Did you really?
one made in the whole wide world,
Oh.
and I got everybody to sign it, and I'm gonna sell it.
Hey!
I'll bet you get $2.
And then
I have 3 syllables for you. Replica.
Oh,
no,
if only it
no,
were.
not replica.
Eddie's coming. Don't give him the real one. We're archiving.
What else did I take? Oh, well, the last season, instead of the rubber purple gloves, because we all have our
Yeah,
hands
and-
were
yeah.
sweating in there, you know how they. And so we got
They get stinky.
special made purple gloves with this little insignia.
And you're going
Some
to
of
on
those.
eBay
Sell.
sell.
And then at the last day, I was like, "Hey guys, listen, I need a script. Will you sign it? I'm gonna
Keep
send
it
it
in
to
my-
charity."
and you're going to put it on eBay and sell it. No, you're not.
No.
What are you guys going to miss most about working on the show?
I miss working with these two. Well, with everyone on the show.
Paycheck. I just said it louder. You would have got the laugh.
For me,
Career. Gonna miss that.
job security.
Job security.
First. I mean, I could wax poetic.
I thought you were playing in a
I could wax my butt.
I wish you would.
How she knows that is
Everybody
really
knows
not
that.
something I want to go into.
Let's talk about hairy gum.
I wasn't going to go into the Harry Gum story, but now that the press is here, I think
No,
that
we
would
can't.
be
We
apt.
can't. You'll get in trouble.
Not really. At this point, gives a shit. What can they do? Cancel us?
Season 3 or 4.
Oh, you're telling the story.
We're doing the panel, by the way, that we didn't do a minute ago. So that's okay with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
How old are you?
12.
You know the
Oh,
word penis
close
means.
enough.
You've heard penis, you've heard fuck, it's all fine.
He has now.
So they had me. It was,
Dad, you brought him here.
we were working in the train station, and I was supposed to be kind of undercover, so I had a pair of overalls on. And normally, the guys that wear overalls, apparently, like the pockets, you can reach through and into your pants pockets. So there's no real pockets in the overalls. And I just had like my underwear on under there.
It was hot in Toronto.
It was really hot.
As if that was an
And
explanation.
I was bored, so I was like kind of playing pocket pool, kind of, and then I realized how elongated my scrotum was. So I grabbed it and I pulled it up, and I was like pulling it out of my pocket, and I had an idea. I walked over to our wardrobe mistress, and I was like, "You have to know Heather." She's like,
She's so sweet.
So sweet.
So sweet.
So sweet. And
Oh.
wait, very Canadian. And she's we shot in Canada. So everything is, sorry. Is
She's
everything
sorry
okay?
for everything.
Sorry.
And I said to her, I go, "Heather, someone left gum in these overalls." And she was like, "Oh, that's terrible, Eddie. Let me see. And I go, "Look at it. It's all hairy gum." And she goes, "Oh, did he just show me his penis?" I was like, "No, that's my scrotum."
And that was the end of that story.
That's the story.
And that's the story. And you yourself can do this at home.
He tells me this story before I have this one close-up
So?
where I'm supposed to be looking at this painting
So?
and be all pensive and everything.
Yeah.
And he tells me the story just before my close-up.
What else is he supposed to do? When is a better time?
Welcome to the warehouse.
Welcome to the warehouse. This is what we do with each
Welcome
other.
to the show. You may see my bag later.
Yeah. And
can
that's
make
for
luggage out of
public
that.
consumption. So what we don't tell you can only imagine how bad the stories actually get.
It's been like meeting the fans today. Obviously, now it's the last season.
He didn't do the scrotum. He didn't show them his scrotum.
But I
Let's
may.
give them something
I
they
may.
can use here.
There's a difference between the UK fans and the American fans. And I'm trying to put my finger on what it is. You've done way more conventions than me, so
Well, I think one of the things is I'm not sure you guys are all caught up over here.
that's
Oh.
true. Yeah.
You're still.
So we're spoiling.
Season 4 DVD just came out.
It just came out.
Just.
I was
and
pissed off to
Did
find out.
you guys air? Did
We aired
season
it on
4
TV.
air?
Yeah.
Here? Oh, it did.
Yeah.
All of it. All
All
of
of it.
20
All of
episodes.
4, yeah.
20 episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because
There's
the
a-
DVD
season
can't come
8.
out until
Last
it's...
season.
Oh, right, of course. So there's season A and season B.
So
Yeah,
people are caught up.
she's left in the warehouse, isn't she?
But what about Netflix UK?
No, they haven't got it. I was looking myself
What
at
the-
the other day.
They've got the first.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
But they haven't got
What?
They've got the first 3 seasons.
Oh, okay, so does Netflix USA.
Yeah.
They don't have the 4th season in. All right, so they will have. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. No, so I don't know. It's really been sweet. I mean, it's the only thing I can say. The fans have been childlike. You know, one of the things that we get is sometimes in the United States, and they're really loyal fans, and we wouldn't have had the show last for 5 years. So it's not speaking. They like to show that they're sophisticated about the show and what's going on with the show, and you get really deep and complex questions about the fourth act of episode 19 and about a technical question. And what we experienced all morning, it was about, not that long, it was only a couple of hours when we were meeting people here. And the only time I'd been here before, I think you were here last year, but I was only here the first season. And people hadn't really seen the show, and I got recognized for other stuff I did, and he wasn't recognized at all. And, so it was a little depressing for him.
A bit.
I had a good time. No,
I'm unemployed.
Stop that now. The fans that we met just now had a look on their face that you kind of want from any audience as they were meeting us. So I said earlier in a panel, and we both are proud of the fact that 5 years that we've done this we're dads and we have kids, and we wanted to make a show that a family can watch together. It's the proudest thing we've got aside from scrotum jokes. It is the fact that you two can watch it together. You won't feel talked down to, you won't feel talked up to. There's jokes on a number of levels, including scrotum level jokes, which I'm not sure how high or low.
I specialize in those.
And gas jokes, but we had
There was a
fun
lot
with
of
that.
gas going
So
on.
there's a lot of gas. The gassy show. So
Thank
we
God it's a big
love
warehouse.
we love our fans, and it's a total pleasure to be able to do a show where you're not going. I don't know, because I'm such an old man, and I've done so much shit, but some of it's actually just crap, and I've had to make a living. And sometimes people come up to me and go, "Dude, Death Wish 5," and I go, "Really? Really? Oh man, it rocked." And I go, "Okay, you know, what are you gonna do?" So when you're really proud of something, it's just cool, you know. Yeah, really, it's really cool.
Obviously, there's only so much you can say at this point, but are you happy with how your characters end up?
Oh yeah, they did a great thing for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, they were going to cancel the show outright, and Jack Kenny, our showrunner, basically said to Mark Stern, if you cancel this show right now, your audiences will abandon you.
Mark Stern runs the network.
Because already what happened with Eureka and with some of the other shows, so they gave us the 6 episodes to wrap things up, and I was upset because the show was getting canceled, and I called Jack and I was like, "So what are you gonna do? Huh? You gonna kill us? You gonna kill us all? You gonna kill us? You gonna kill the warehouse?" And he's like, "No, we've already killed everybody a few times." And he's like, "No, we've got this idea about how we're going to end it." He started telling me the story, and by the end, I was just like almost in tears. I was just like, "Wow, okay." And I think everybody ends up where they should be.
And to give Mark Stern his credit, because this is a public forum, and both of us would like to work again.
Yep.
But no, here's the truth. He didn't have to convince Mark Stern of anything. This is Mark Stern
No.
created the show. Before there was a Jack Kenny, Saul, Rubinek, Eddie McClintock, anybody. He was the one who first got pitched it and made sure it was developed. He loved the show more than anybody. The problem was it was a numbers game, and all that Jack was doing with Mark Stern was giving him ammunition so Mark could go fight. And Mark fought a good fight, and he managed, instead of us getting, which is what they wanted to do, is cancel us completely after season 4B.
Comcast.
So the multinational corporation, which has other fish to fry. Other Fish to Fry is actually what they're called, Corp Limited. Other Fish to Fry Limited. And so, listen, it's a bean counter game, and sometimes.
Hey, I was
Sometimes.
cheap.
Yeah. and she still is. It wasn't us, Money was on the screen, man.
Yeah.
And it was like Mark said no, and he made them stay up. It was people staying up all night and working the numbers and figuring out a way so that we could, how many episodes can we do? Is it 5? Is it 4? Is it 6? Is it 8? And it turned out to be 6 episodes that they could afford to do. And you got to remember, it is the most expensive show that they've ever done in their history. More expensive than Battlestar Galactica, more expensive than Eureka, more expensive than Defiance.
Wow.
One of the reasons that we're
More expensive than Ghost Hunters?
No. And so, well, nothing is more expensive in many ways spiritually than Ghost Hunters. There's
And emotionally.
yeah. So he fought, and we are thrilled. And this isn't like I know we're on the press. You got me privately. I would say this isn't a political statement. We were all touched and moved by the fight and moved by the beautiful writing. And I think our fans, I know our fans, are going to feel a sense of completion and a sense of continuity. I'm going to say, here's what I think about the ending. It like all really good stuff that's written, it's both surprising and inevitable at the same time. It's both. I'm really proud of that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that seems a fitting?
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Thank
very much,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Kelly, are you
I talked too
around?
much.